And we are beginning our last day in Rome.
Yes.
How do you guys feel about that?
This is our last in Rome.
Last day. So our first stop is the Sistine Chapel. This is the line. This is only part of the line. So here it is. Long waited 3 hours for a $20 ticket. Let's see what's it about. Okay, so we came to the food court and they have like the basic things. I am hungry, so I got a hot dog, some spaghetti, chips, bread. And I got the same thing. My mom got some chicken over here. That looks pretty good actually. What's up, you guys? But now, before we begin this video or this outro, which I'll actually explain here in a second, gotta apologize for the lighting in my room. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here to fix this, but that is besides the point. We're just gonna do a little quick outro for these Europe vlogs that I've had for about a year now. I'm on the last day of Rome. And it turns out that I actually didn't even like end the video on the last day here in Rome, which is quite unfortunate. And this is why we're doing this little piece of outro for you guys. And it's understandable on why I did not finish it. We actually went to the Sistine Chapel, and to get into the Sistine Chapel there was a huge line. There was about 3 hours of waiting. It was honestly terrible. The reason why it was so bad too is because it was just extremely hot, and yeah, you're in line 3 hours, heat just beating on you, not much shade. You know what I mean? It's not really the funnest experience. However, once you got inside, it really is worth the wait. The only thing is, like, we didn't really want to do anything else after that. You know, after waiting in line, spending about a few hours there at the Sistine Chapel, we were just kind of like tapped out for the day, you know. Not only that, we did pretty much experience everything else that you can do in Rome. Just about everything, right? All the most famous attractions, like the Fountain Trevi, the Colosseum, the Pantheon, etc., right? So it's really cool. Yeah, so we didn't do much on this last day in Rome, and that kind of explains why. We finished up at this restaurant across the street from our hotel, which was pretty good. It seemed more Americanized than like having real authentic Italian food. And I don't even think that, honestly, we had a few restaurants that we tried that felt pretty authentic for Italian cuisine. And yeah, you guys, I think Rome was beautiful. I think it was a great experience. We do have a few more videos, more like just one more video. We spent a few days in Germany, in Munich, Germany, and I'm pretty much gonna just combine the last of the footage that I have and just put it all together to finish and get rid of all these Europe videos that I have, so now we can continue with more newer content. Because guys, this is old stuff. This happened last year around May, maybe, or is it May, or might have been March, I don't know. It was around that time, and it was a long time, right? It's been about a year, and it just goes to show that I can be very inconsistent sometimes when it comes to editing. This is why I'm really trying to just push out the last bit of this content so we can go ahead and start some new stuff for you guys. And yeah, man, Europe was it was a blast. It was truly a beautiful experience, and we visited 6 countries, and I think that just goes to show, like, there's just so much to see out there in the world, right? And I'm very grateful to even be able to have this experience. If it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have had this experience. So I'm very grateful for them, and my brother Arnold for he was the person that like set up the whole trip for us. I mean, itinerary and everything, right? So like, you just had to follow this piece of paper, and it was all paid for, right? So very grateful for that. And yeah, so shout out to my parents, shout out to my brother, and shout out to everyone else who's been watching this, man. Even though I am pretty consistent with this uploading stuff, I am kind of like still trying to find my own niche, my own, like, what is it that I want to put out to the world. And I think that's kind of what's been stopping me lately from like pushing out content, is because like I haven't really necessarily I feel like I did find my niche, but that's like almost like I didn't. I don't know, it's hard to explain. So yeah, we got one more video after this, you guys, that we're gonna post from Europe, and that's it, man. That's it, and we're gonna be focusing on new content for the year. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the ride, and I hope you guys are being patient with me. All of these weekly, bi-weekly uploads, whatever it may be. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned in for the next episode. We should be uploading this hopefully today. And Germany, we'll have that out in a few days for you guys, so we can just go ahead and just finish that up. Hope you guys have all been having a wonderful year. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys soon. Ciao!